What's up, people? This is the Manic Money Finance channel. I am Money Mike. I am here to bring you the news. I am here to bring you what is relevant. And I have to say, people, Trump's freaking economy has not been good. It's not been good. So, I'm going to explain that to you right now. And I'll just say that my top 10 for 2025 is is lit. It's lit. It's doing amazing. That being said, like this economy is not good for most people's portfolios. 401ks, it is absolutely horrible. And I'm just going to throw that out there right now. Absolutely horrible. I'm going to say it. You know, it's not great. You know, I'm going to share a screen with you people right now. And that's going to be, the SPY. This is a 6-month chart, but I'm going to go ahead and bring you back to the 5-day. That is one of the ugliest freaking charts I've ever seen, if not the ugliest chart I've ever seen. All right, people? Like, that is a curved top. If I've ever freaking seen one. And I just cannot illustrate to you enough how bad that looks. If you look in the bottom right corner of the screen right now, you're going to see a performance grid. And you're going to see the 1-year performance grid is 20%. 1 month, we're up 2%. 3 month, we're up less than 1%. This is ugly, dude. Year to date is since January 1st. Today is now February 7th. This is garbage. This is a rounded top with massive freaking gaps in both directions. People, I don't know if you know what you're seeing right now, but what you're seeing right now is basically an excuse for every single boomer to pull their portfolio out of the S&P 500. It's ugly. And I'm telling you right now, I told you so. I told you so. Because it's only going to get worse this year. It's only going to get worse. The near term, so typically, near term price action is what is going to determine your day to day profits off of the stock market, right? Well, in this particular instance, the near term price action, this short term, scattered up, cut up, choppy, sideways action is what is going to cause the majority of boomers to pull their retirements out of the S&P 500. That's right. That's right. We're going to see that in the next 4 years during Trump's presidency. The freaking boomers are going to pull their money out of the stock market. And you know what that's going to do to you, right? So you know how I always talk about the S&P Bitcoin coalition of price? Yeah, that means nothing anymore. Oh my God, would you look at this? Bitcoin is trading at 96,738. Let's look at the 1 month. Oh my God, that is so much uglier than the S&P 500. Why? Because this is a predictor of what the S&P is going to do. That is all Bitcoin has become. And I know we talk about the 8:30 price reversal. It usually happens sometime after 8 p.m. and before 8:30. And it has already happened, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but I was streaming on the other channel, which has been getting a lot more views and a lot more new subscribers. So you have to excuse me. But as you can see, just straight up ugliness. Ugliness. This low right here is higher than this low down here, but this is at the 96.4 range. And this here is the 96.45. Basically the same freaking thing. This is head and shoulders, regardless if you want to believe. You could say, oh, this looks like an inverted head and shoulders. Then you'd be a fool because look at lower highs, lower lows. And then what you see right here, another lower low. So this right here is a rounded top. It's going to freaking tank right now. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's going to happen. And I will literally show you the live price so you can see it in real time. That Bitcoin is going to freaking tank on a Friday night. And by 9 p.m., this thing will be retesting the 96,250 lows. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But this thing has lost all steam. The crypto markets have turned to garbage, dude. Absolute garbage. And it's unfortunate. But at the same token, that just means, in Trump's economy, we have opportunities to make money. And I know what you're thinking. What do you mean, Mike? Money Mike. What do you mean? What opportunities to make money? Oh my God. Oh, I think I was telling you guys about BlackBerry. Freaking back at $3 a share. I was telling you guys about BlackBerry. Sub 3, right around here in December, I bought BlackBerry options right before earnings. Here's the earnings spike. And I was telling you guys, hey, buy BlackBerry now. If you had bought shares with your entire life savings, right around $3 a share, you would have freaking elevated your life savings to 1.8 times. Almost doubled your life savings. But you didn't listen to me, did you? You didn't hear this stuff. You didn't hear this stuff, did you? And there it is, right for you. I was telling you about BlackBerry. I was telling you about Eastman Kodak Company. Oh, I've been telling you about these guys for a long time. I've been telling you about Eastman Kodak from 6 months ago, if not more. I was telling you about Eastman Kodak back from a year ago. I was telling you about Eastman Kodak when they were freaking $3 a share, and now they're $7.59 per share. It doesn't even matter what happened today because you'd be so far ahead of the curve if you had bought when I told you to. Not financial advice. That you would still have double your money plus, if not more. If not more. It's a sad state of affairs we find ourselves in. Like I thought that I will be the first person to tell you that I thought the S&P 500 money that was leaving the SPY was going to recycle into certain small caps. And while the BlackBerry and Kodak have been up substantially in the past, month? When did this guy get inaugurated? On the 20th? So they've both been up substantially in the past 3 weeks. This dude has only been president for less than 3 weeks. And these two companies have been up substantially. And you didn't buy. And you probably feel like a fool right now for not buying. But that's okay. That's okay. Because there's still more opportunities to be found. I mean, granted, they're going to be riskier. They're going to be way more intense. Like a little something like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what we have to look forward to now. A hope and a dream, a prayer. Something like this. This is what you get to buy into now. Because you missed out on BlackBerry and freaking Kodak. You get to buy into Bitcoin Depot. And it might not rely on Bitcoin price. Because let's face it, this company, they make money off people just buying Bitcoin. They don't make money off the Bitcoin price. They make money off service fees from people who go into freaking gas stations and buy Bitcoin at a freaking ATM for an insanely elevated percentage rate. That's right. You get to make, with this company, you get to make money off of money launderers, terrorists, drug dealers. Yeah, that's who's using this company. And since you missed out on BlackBerry and you missed out on Kodak and you missed out on all of these other companies that I told you about back in January, now you get to make money off of drug dealers. Congratulations. And I know, I have a couple of viewers right now. I have several viewers right now. And I'll tell you right now, you'd be stupid not to buy into this. All right? It's like, it's one of those things. Like the warrants, BTM, WW, that's where it's at right now. I hate to say it, but those warrants, man, they will freaking rip in your face. So this stock in particular, it's going to be reporting earnings on March 14th. All right? And you see right here, if you back up to the 6-month chart, this right here is consolidation. This giant green candle right here, that is insane. Back in November. And it has not dropped below that since. So this company is going to drop earnings in March. And that's how you're going to get rich. And I'm going to make a bunch of shorts using this clip in particular to show you that I called it ahead of time. I called it. Like, hey, if you bought Bitcoin Depot warrants, you could have got rich. They got listed for $10 a share. It makes no sense that they were trading for $1.38 right now. But that's what they're trading for. You could buy shares, you could buy warrants. I suggest buying both. It makes no sense. And if Bitcoin actually does skyrocket into the springtime, like, hello. Hello, people. You're welcome. You are welcome. But, I can't claim all the credit. You know? I am only a man. with a plan. Who's gotten rich multiple times off of $2,000 investments. And this is the next one right here. This is the next $2,000 investment right here. A week after Valentine's Day. I would go all in. When this thing's freaking skyrockets, I'm going to be sitting here like, I told you so. But will you listen? Probably not. Probably not. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, so earlier in the week, I told you about Snap, right? I told you about Snap, right? Snapchat. So as you can see by the chart here, it dropped hardcore. It dropped hardcore. Like it did not continue into this cone. It rocketed from here, just like I said, and I probably should have sold because it hit 12.50 in aftermarket trading, and I could have sold then because I can sell anytime before 8 p.m. Unlike you plebes, but I didn't. You know what I had to do this week? I had to buy more shares. I bought more shares right down here. Right at this bottom, this double bottom right here. And I'm holding into the weekend. I'm not going to be in profit till this thing hits $11.25 a share. $11.25. Can you imagine? And if you had no patience, you would be losing money. But you are not me. And you sold. And me, I averaged down. And now I'm going to be making profit. And you are going to be wishing you had bought in when I bought in. And it's Friday, so you can't buy in anymore. It's Friday at 8:44 p.m. The markets are closed. And by the time you can buy in pre-market, guess what? This thing is going to be at $11.25 a share. If not more. And you're going to be buying in at a higher price than I did. Because guess what? Max Pain for February 7th is over. And now Max Pain for February 14th is now taking over. Let me tell you a little bit about Max Pain. Let me tell you a little bit about Max Pain. Right? So this is the Max Pain right now for February 7th. It is right here where this red and green line intersect. 10:50. And even so, it closed out the day around 11, which means the Bulls made money, right? So for 214, right here, 214, Max Pain is going to be somewhere around here at 11ish, which means the price is going to keep trending upward, right? You can see it right here for February 14th. Like Max Pain. You see this. Nobody's buying puts because they know this thing is going to be making money. It's going to go bullish. it's going bullish. And to buy calls or to buy puts down in this range is just stupidity. Absolute stupidity. So this range right here, 1050 to 11, is exactly where this thing is going to end up. That's exactly how I'm going to start moving forward on my investment strategies. So I'm going to tell you right now, people, my investment strategies as of late have been stupid. They have been absolutely stupid. And I'm not following them anymore. I am rolling with a different strategy, a different magnum opus. Many of you are thinking to yourself, what is he talking about? A magnum opus? What does magnum opus even mean? Well, it means a large and important work of art, music, or literature, especially one regarded as the most important work of an artist or writer. It is a great work. And this next month, 3 weeks we have left in February, that is going to be my magnum opus. It is going to be a launch pad for me. For you guys, what you'll be seeing externally on the outside is something incredible. You're going to go, oh my God, how did he manage this? How did he make this happen? And I'm going to be sitting here going, hey, this is somebody else's project. I have nothing to do with this. And because none of you are freaking watching right now, I am 100% going to get away with this. I'm telling you right now. And you're never going to understand or realize that I orchestrated all of this from the start. I talked about having a benefactor a while ago. And let me tell you what, that benefactor, they called me today. And you know what they said? You know what that benefactor said today? They said, hey, you are it. They said, you have the energy, you have the enthusiasm, you have the know-how, and we're picking you. It was sooner than I ever thought possible. I thought for sure it was going to take 3 weeks. And now I'm going to be rocketing forward with a freaking budget, motherfuckers. A fucking budget. I'm going to have editors. I'm going to have freaking people who go through my freaking footage and make videos for me. Do you not understand this? Do you not understand this? Like, I literally hit the jackpot, and it's only gonna grow. And you guys are never gonna watch this fucking live stream with my 4K video quality. and my charts and my screenshots. You're never gonna watch this. And I don't care. In a month from now, when everybody's going, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Why has he become so famous so fast? Someone is gonna find this live stream. Someone is gonna go back in time and do some research and figure out who I am. And when that happens, understand. I tried to tell y'all, dude. If you had bought into my top 10 for 2025 right now, you would be up at least 30%. But you're not. You know why? Because you're too busy watching YouTube pranksters. You're too busy scrolling through Snapchat creators. You're too busy doing stupid stuff. Right? You're too busy doing the dumb things. And you're not busy enough learning how to become a fucking millionaire. And this year, when I hit 6 figures, and when I hit 7 figures, and when I'm pumping out freaking YouTube videos that are literally leaving everybody else in the dust, you will know that I literally predicted a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way that nobody has ever done before. Because right now, there's 2 watchers on this channel, and they are both me. And I am literally watching myself stream, and it is in a way absolutely pathetic. Just know. This is the spark right here. And the fire hasn't even started yet.